There was once a young man named Ayaan. He grew up in a small town, where dreams were often overshadowed by doubts. People around him believed success was only for the privileged, not for someone like him. But Ayaan believed otherwise. From a young age, Ayaan dreamed of building something great. But life wasn't easy. He faced failures, rejections, and moments where giving up seemed like the only option. His friends told him to be realistic, and his family worried about his future. Every step forward felt like pushing against a storm. One day, after yet another setback, Ayaan found himself sitting alone in a park, lost in thought. An old man sat beside him and asked, "Why do you look so defeated?" Ayaan sighed and replied, "No matter how hard I try, I keep failing. Maybe I'm not meant for success." The old man smiled and pointed to a tree. "Do you see that tree? Years ago, it was just a tiny seed. It faced storms, harsh sun, and strong winds. But it never stopped growing. It didn't ask if it was meant to be a tree, it simply became one." That conversation changed something in Ayaan. He realized that success wasn't about being lucky, it was about resilience. From that day forward, he embraced failure as part of the journey. He worked harder, learned from his mistakes, and kept moving forward. Years later, Ayaan stood in front of a massive building with his name on it. The same people who doubted him now looked at him with admiration. He had proved that dreams don't belong to the privileged, they belong to those who refuse to quit. If you're facing setbacks, if the world is telling you that you're not good enough, remember Ayaan's story. Success isn't about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you rise. Keep going, because one day, your story will inspire others.